Hello everybody, this is Felicia. I'm going to be a little bit on and off right now because it's the end of the semester and I have work to do. But I'm about to do a reading for my landlord. Woohoo! He's a great landlord. So he has agreed to let me do this reading here and on video. And so you will not see him, but you will hear his voice when he has questions about what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the Light Seers Tarot. And then we're going to do, use this deck, this deck here. And forgive me, I don't remember the name of it because I took it out of the box. And then we've got the Higher Self Oracle, which we're going to go to, and then we're going to give thanks at the end with our Angels of Atlantis deck. So I do not know what's going to come up. I have not asked him. We will see what happens. He's really excited because he's seen me do readings and he's seen me work with the cards for years now, and he's like, oh, you have some new decks. And I was like, well, they're not brand new, but yeah, since the last time he saw me, these are new to him. So we're gonna shuffle these suckers and see what kind of secrets he's hiding that he hasn't told me about. Wah, wah. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today, and we're just having a good time with these cards. And while I'm on here shuffling, I just want to make you guys aware, I am going to start doing some really short health videos that are related to the nervous system and how our stress is the main killer and leads to all the diseases that we're all trying to avoid, including cancer. And so look for those videos. I will be starting them today. Uh-oh, what have you done? All right, back to this reading. Let's see. And of course, I have my trusty pendulum violet. I like to start off with everything upright. And then violet will tell me if it needs to be reversed. This is a Celtic cross. I just put them in 2 rows to make it easier to look at. And here we go. Well, wow, the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let us see what that means. And it says, yes, it's upright. So that could be you or that could be somebody else in your life. The 10 of Swords is an ending, and it's usually a painful ending. So the swords, I'm going to explain. He watches me. He doesn't really understand the cards. He's seen the cards. The swords are mental, okay? So they could mean that there's a painful ending for you or someone else, okay? Usually the bottom, whatever is at the bottom of the deck after you do the spread is related to the spread, okay? The present moment right now, I see the Page of Pentacles, which is a beginning. Well, it's not a beginning. It's someone who's learning. They're in a space of learning, wanting to learn something, wanting to improve something. It's usually a young energy, somebody like a novice. And then I also see the 8 of Swords here. But let me see if, 8 of Swords is reversed. Woohoo! And the Page of Swords is upright. So, 8 of Swords reverse. I'm glad to hear that. That means that the 8 of Swords is, it's somebody feeling very tortured about something. So, it's between these 2 cards. The conflict card is the 8 of Swords. It doesn't have to be, I like to say challenge instead of conflict, because it doesn't have to be bad. It could be good. And of course, the fact that it's reversed means it's good. So there's something that you're, maybe a process or something that you're new at. So clearly this is not your job, because he's like a big time career architect. So he would be like an emperor or clearly an upright king in his career. So this is something else that you're learning.
It's my personal.
Yes, it is your personal. And I'm so glad you're being brave enough to allow me to go through this with you. We'll see. So you obviously have identified what it could be right away, but I'm not going to, let's see what the cards tell me before we find out from you what's going on, okay? So in the past, we have an upright 6 of swords. So, an upright 6 of swords. So, the 6 of swords means you're moving away from a conflict, a battle. There is a battle of some sort. I know what your battle, at least one of your battles has been. And from the look of your face, it looks like you probably won that battle. So, but regardless, the 6 of swords means that you're walking away, you're moving away from it. And so, based on what I know about this battle that I know you were in more recently, and the fact that the 8 of swords is reversed and the 6 of swords is something you've moved away from. The more recent, oh wow, these are all these swords. Wow, I'm really sorry. I mean, because I've talked to you about this. Is this upright? No, it's reversed. So the more recent card, the more recent past is the 9 of swords reversed. So these are all mental cards. So yeah, the 9 of swords is like losing sleep at night, being stressed out, burdened with something and losing sleep at night. That's reversed. So that tells me too, that makes me think that this battle you were in has been, is over, and that you very likely won this battle. I'm glad to see that all of these painful, because these 3 cards, the 8 of swords, the 6 of swords, and the 9 of swords reversed, tells me that this is beyond you. Wait, did I say the 6 of swords? Forgive me. The 6 of swords is reversed? No, it's upright. I'm sorry. So you're moving away from this. The 6 of swords is reversed, but the two of the most painful cards in the deck, the 8 of swords and the 9 of swords, are reversed for the present and the past. I really, that relieves me, because that makes me feel like you've moved on, or you're moving on beyond this. And I know how painful that situation was. We don't have to go into detail about it, because I want you to be clear that whatever is shared is based on what you want to be shared. But I'm very glad to see that you move beyond that. And the hopes and dreams card is the Chariot. And let's see. The Chariot is the Chariot upright? Is it supposed to be upright? Violet says the Chariot is reversed. Okay, so Violet is saying the Chariot is reversed. This is what he wants. So the Chariot is
I'm not going to get it then, right? If it's reversed.
Well, that's what you want. No, it means that the Chariot means you want something to move through quickly. And it's reversed. So you maybe want to be thorough about it. You don't want it to be rushed through. You want it to be over and done with. Knowing you probably would rather it take a little more time, as long as all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and you don't have to venture this painful situation again. That's what it looks like to me. Does that sound accurate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So without you knowing the situation that he's going through, he doesn't want this battle to be completely rushed through, because he doesn't want to have to revisit this thing in the future. However, the first of the future, is this upright, Violet? The first of the future says it's going to happen fast. The Eight of Wands is a very fast card. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are, they mean fast movement. Okay? So it's going to happen fast. It's going to be out of your hair, so to speak. Okay? And then the way that you see yourself, okay, is this supposed to be reversed, Violet? The way you see yourself is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I know you, material. So the Pentacles are a material card. They represent resources, money. The Nine of Pentacles is I'm doing well, I'm living my life. You're very sad about this situation. I know that about you. You're sad that you're in this battle. You don't want to be in this battle, and so you're not feeling on top of it, regardless of whether you win or not. And I understand that you're it would be kind of a selfish attitude if that were upright and you were like, oh yeah, I'm on top of this, I know I'm going to win. The winning in the material things, when you are in a battle with people that you care about, it's not it doesn't seem like a winning situation even when you win. I get that. Other people that are seeing you right now, is this reversed? They see you in a reverse Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, the wands are creativity and passion. This is how other people are seeing you right now. They could be, the people who are seeing you could be the people who believe you're in the right and know that this has been a wrongdoing for you, or it could be the people who are fighting against you, or it could be all of them. The Two of Wands is kind of, I feel like you're just, you have a plan, but it's not, you're not having fun. You've made up your mind about what you're going to do, but you're not having fun with this. This is not something you're enjoying, okay? But you've made up your mind. And I think, that makes sense to me based on what's happening with you.
Can this be multiple issues?
Well, I'm going to give you a chance to ask some questions. Okay. Let me get to the last of these two. Reverse. Should this be? So you're also in a place of the Page of Cups is reversed. The Page of Cups is someone who, the cups are emotional cards, okay? So the Page of Cups is somebody who they're wanting love. They're wanting to give love. They're like enamored. It could be somebody who really wants to share love with somebody, okay? And then the final outcome
reversed.
Is the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Two of Pentacles tends to be juggling. The Two of Pentacles is reversed though. So the Page of Cups is reversed, which means you're keeping your heart. You don't have your heart on your sleeve. The Page of Cups has his heart on his sleeve. You don't have your heart on your sleeve. You're protected. You're kind of guarded, protecting yourself, and you're not juggling. You're not trying to juggle. You're being very. You're keeping a position of. You're not scattered. This is not scattered energy. you're trying to stay focused and you're not trying to, juggle stuff around related to the situation. Now, I'm going to give him a couple opportunities to ask a couple questions. And you can ask those questions now. Oh, this was going to flip. Let's see. So the 8 of Pentacles flipped over. Let's see. So we started off with the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles here, which is it upright? It's reversed. So this flipped out. I'm not really sure why it flipped out, and a few others flipped out with it. Another Page of Cups, another 2 of Pentacles, and a King of Cups. So let's see what so the King of Cups is reversed. So you're not feeling love towards the situation. And the Pentacles are reversed again here. And the Page of Cups is upright. So you are feeling vulnerable. I feel like you feel vulnerable about the situation. So these 2 guys were reversed. And the Page was upright. So there is some vulnerability. So, okay, you said you had a question here?
Yes, it was oriented to, could there be multiple situations?
Yes, of course.
Versus.
And do you have a question about one situation in particular? Another one just jumped out here. A 7 of Cups just jumped out. Let's see if it's upright or reversed. Is it upright? It's reversed. The 7 of Cups is reversed. You're whatever it is. You're having the 7 of Cups is like a dream. You have, these are your dreams, or you're visualizing, fantasizing maybe. When it's reversed, it means you're not being realistic about whatever this is, emotional hopefulness that you might have. So it could be. This could be multiple things. And so let's see, now that we know that the 7 of Cups is reversed, these other cards popped out again. This card came up reversed again. This was upright. So I think even though you don't want to be vulnerable, you are feeling vulnerable, because this page was reversed. However, this page was upright. So you don't want to be vulnerable, but you are feeling vulnerable. Is this a relationship?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're all relationships, but is this a dating thing?
In some ways.
Okay. All right. Wah, wah. All right. So we know what that means. It's a situationship. All right. So I'm going to...
But the first, we're dead on with the personal family.
Right. So I knew that one.
Yeah, so those were dead on, and I think those responded accurately to what's going on.
So I'm going to tell you a secret. Wah, wah, bad girl. The other day when you came and poked your head in and said good morning, I sensed something from you. And so I did a reading behind your back. So I knew there was a situationship going on. And I wanted to, when I came up to give you your mail later, I started to tell you needed to open your heart and be more giving and generous, because she doesn't believe you're being she doesn't believe you're being genuine. But I was like, nah, he doesn't want me in his business. Don't tell him anything. But I clearly said that in the reading I did for you the other day. So having said that, we're going to do it. Well, I want to take a picture of this.
Mm-hmm.
Before I, let's see. Forgive me. This is going to be a little longer than usual. Do I need to put these cards away? No. I can keep these cards out, and so I don't need to add these. Should I add these back to the deck? So I'm going to add these back to the deck and see what comes out for you this time. So now I'm going to tell you what I wanted to tell you a couple days ago, but I was like, nah, he's not going to take it the right way. He's going to be like, what does she know? Or why is she in my business? But you're like a friend, even though you're my landlord. So I worry about you sometimes. I want you to be happy. And I was like, oh, he needs to know that he needs to like put his heart on his sleeve. And to her, because the reason why I say that is because in the spot where other people feel about you, the 7 of Swords popped out. And I was like, oh, whatever's going on, she's not buying it. She doesn't think he's being genuine. So there it is. I'm going to tell you now, you need to open up your heart and have some heart-to-heart conversations with her, so that you don't lose out. Because I don't want you, the bottom of the deck was this 10 of Swords. I don't want you to feel that 10 of Swords. Okay?
And what's that feeling again?
The 10 of Swords is a fumble fail.
Okay.
That's the end. And when you get to the number 10, when you're talking about tarot, 1 is the beginning, 10 is the end. Okay? So if you get a 10 of Swords, that's like a fumble fail. And it means you feel bad about it because, of course, the swords are mental. Okay?
So ultimately, that's where it's going to end?
Well, no, it doesn't have to. Here's the thing about the tarot cards. I also like to tell people when I'm doing them. Tarot, when I'm doing cards, when anyone is doing a tarot card reading, it's telling you what's happening in the present moment. The only thing that's ever real is the present moment. Anything else, the past is no longer real. The past is the past. The future doesn't exist yet. And the past no longer exists. The only thing that ever exists is the present moment. So, that being said, all we have is the present moment. If you change your mind and you change your behavior, or she changes her mind or she changes her behavior, it could be a whole different reading 5 minutes from now. So I'm just telling you what I saw 2 days ago, and I'm telling you what I see, some of the things that I see right now. Oh boy, the moon. Woo-hoo! Over the Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. A tower moment? Did you already have some drama in the past?
Is that a question?
Yes, it is a question, so I can help you. Oh boy, the 10 of Swords at the end. Oh no, and look. You've been losing sleep? The 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay.
Well, you know.
Wait. Let's see if is this upright? Okay, is the 10 of Swords upright? No, you're going to do something. You're going to take my advice. The 10 of Swords is reversed at the end of the reading. Yay, but let's get to the beginning. I skipped everything just to get to this. Okay. So, the moon. Is the moon upright right now? Yeah, the moon, mystery. So right now, he's feeling, is the Queen of Wands upright? She's reversed? Uh-oh. So here's the thing. The moon is upright right now at the beginning of this reading, and the Queen of Wands is reversed. So this is my concern right now. The moon means that there are some hidden things going on, and the Queen of Wands is reversed. That means that so before I say anything, was the Queen of Wands in this relationship always reversed? No. So you've done some things have happened in your relation. The Violet, my pendulum, is telling me, and I guess I'll put it here, Viola is telling me that the Queen of Wands was not always reversed, okay? So some things occurred. Some things have occurred in this situationship that have caused the Queen of Wands to change her attitude and lose hope about this relationship. And Viola is saying yes to that, okay? So that means you're going to have to do something to turn the relationship around. Okay. In the past card is the Tower upright or reversed? The Tower is reversed. So in the past, there's a reversed Tower. Now, boy, I kind of want to get some other cards to see what's going on here. You were walking away and the Tower was reversed. So you walked away from this. You haven't been interacting with this person for a bit. Okay, so it shows. So you reversed the Tower by walking away.
There's two.
Oh my God. Gigolo. Wah wah. Okay. We really can't put his face on here because now, I mean, he's a Sagittarius. I'm not surprised at all. Wah, wah. So, okay. So before we get into it at all, any more about the hen house, let's see. The more recent past is a reversed 7 of Pentacles. So, we have a reverse 9 of Swords and a reverse 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is a card where you kind of step back and look at your progress. You just said, let me go. You did what, I hate to say this, sorry, and I guess some females do this too, but men do it more than women. I don't want to deal with my emotions right now. I'm just going to dive into this here, over here, and be distracted by this over here. And now this whole juggling thing makes so much sense. Now, you're feeling vulnerable. You don't want to feel vulnerable, but you don't want to juggle. You really want one. He nodded his head. So he doesn't really want this outcome. He doesn't want this outcome. He wants this outcome. He doesn't want it 10 of Swords upright or the juggling upright. He wants the reverse 10 of Swords, and he wants the reverse 2 of Pentacles. He really wants to be the good guy. He doesn't want to be the playa here that he is right now. I love it. He's going to do something to make a change. All right. Let's see now. Let's see. So the 2 of Wands popped up again. Is it upright? Yes. So the 2 of Wands is upright, and it's going along with the verse of the future with yes, an upright 8 of Wands. So you've made up. You really know who you want. He knows who he wants, and he's gonna go after it quickly, or her quickly. He's made up his mind. He already knows what he wants, and he's gonna go back to this person and try to make it right. He sees himself. Oh wow, reverse. So he's feeling very sad right now, or he's feeling a lot of lack. Like he really jacked all this up. He knows he fumbled. He's seeing himself as the reverse 9 of coins and the reverse 10 of coins. So he knows he's fumbled. And is this upright? No. This is reverse. So other people involved, they see him as a reverse, as not knowing what he wants. And he's using his feminine energy in a non-productive way. So we all have masculine energy and feminine energy, And they both need to be kind of balanced for us to be aligned with what we're supposed to be doing, which I know you already know. And so this person, she sees you as in your emotions, but not using your emotions appropriately. That's the best way to describe the Queen of Cups reversed, okay? So you're going to really have to step up and bare your soul to get this back on track. But you know what? I'm sending you light. I just know you can do this. I know you can communicate the way you need to communicate to get this back on track, right? So, okay, so now there's a Six of Cups here. He really wants, he doesn't want to be vulnerable. Is this upright? No. Wah wah. This is reversed. He doesn't want to be vulnerable and he doesn't want to be generous. Oh. You're really trying to protect yourself here. He doesn't want to be vulnerable. He doesn't want to be generous. Reverse page and a reverse Six of Cups. So I think based on everything that I see here, I think, you know, I know you're trying to protect yourself. I'm telling him, I feel you want to protect yourself. But in order to feel better about your situation, and right now you don't feel, you're not feeling good about your situation. With this reverse Nine of Pentacles and this reverse Ten of Pentacles, you're not feeling good about the choices that the stance you're in right now. And the only way to turn those around are to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to turn this around, and to be generous, to turn this around. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm not done yet. So now that we've done all that, I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you. Let's see what card comes out to go along with this here, to support what we're doing here and helping you to get back on track with your Ten of Coins and your upright Ten of Coins and your upright Nine of Coins. Because knowing you, there's no reason why you shouldn't be there. You have some corrections to make. That's what I feel. So, you are not alone. That's what I opened up to. You are not alone. So, you know, I feel that you might feel like you're alone. Oh boy. Sorry about that. My neighbors love me. Oh, wow. Right in the reading. He just kind of video bombed us, didn't he? Okay, so you are not alone, okay? And since we're there in the You Are Not Alone, let's go ahead and see what angels pop up with the Angels of Atlantis deck. You know, solitude is one thing, but we are never alone. Our angels, our ancestors, and our guides are always with us at all times. You know, there was a, last summer, I'll never forget it, I was taking a walk and I saw one kid bullying another kid. They were clearly family. I don't know, cousins. They looked like, I felt they were cousins and not brothers. And the little one was very unhappy. And he saw me looking at them. And so the older one kind of stepped back and tried to pretend like he wasn't doing wrong. And I told him, I said, dude, you need to understand, you are always being watched. Someone is always watching you. Someone always sees what you do. Okay. And having said that, the two that jumped out here are Hamiel and Michael. Those are the archangels that are here with us right now, supporting you in being vulnerable and being willing to change your stance. You know, a lot of people feel like they have to, you know, they have to be tough in order to be okay and have outcomes that they think they want to have. But you have to follow your heart. You have to listen to your heart and see what your heart is telling you. See if your heart is telling you whether you're happy or not. Winning does not always, mean it's the best outcome. It's the happiness. It's going to make you happy. Yeah, maybe the other person doesn't know, oh, you have your pride. You might have your ego intact. But your ego really, in these instances, when you're not following your intuition, your ego doesn't really want you to be happy. Your ego is okay with you feeling pain. Okay? And so I'm going to say this, I've said this many times to people. Romance is just an illusion. It's not real. Romance is not real. It's an illusion the ego creates to cause pain. It is not love. So when you feel like you're battling in some sort of romance battle or whatever, take a step back and ask yourself where the love is in the situation. And that doesn't always mean, ending up with somebody that you may not supposed to be with or whatever. When I say love, I'm talking about just the unconditional love, the acting in love, right? The saying, speaking from your heart, speaking honestly, not playing games, not juggling. Does all that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a longer one than usual. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the reading, please click the like button and please subscribe. I will see you soon. Okay, spiritually speaking, I want to say one more thing about this reading. The person I am reading for, he talked about how it was fitting on more than one level. And I want to say that spiritually speaking, when we are in lessons, usually the lessons are aligned. So we could be having a similar lesson at work as we are in our romantic life or our personal life with our family. Those lessons are usually the same. When we are in a lesson for growth, the lessons, they're going to show up in more than one part of our lives, not just one. So that could, when you are getting a reading, it could very well reflect more than one situation that's happening to you. For example, there's a lot of people have been getting these readings about people in their personal lives acting, that are not family, acting like jerks, but then family members are acting like jerks too. That's because the lesson that you are involved in at that given moment, it's going to be on almost every level, because you have to grow and you learn that lesson on every level so that you can ascend to the next space. Okay, thank you. Peace.